you guys welcome back to my YouTube channel. If your first time tuning in, subscribe, like, and comment down below. So sometimes last year, I used to think that people use their zodiac signs to justify their bad character. But early this, what am I saying? Early this year, yes, just this month June, I read about Aries and I was like, wow. So zodiac signs are true. I read about my boyfriend's zodiac signs, my mommy's zodiac sign, my sister's zodiac signs, and because I know their character, I was like, so wow, 80% of zodiac signs are true, in my own opinion. I don't know about you. Some people might not believe in zodiac signs. I didn't also believe in zodiac signs because I didn't even know what zodiac signs is. Someone told me that, oh, you're born in what month? I was like, March 30th. And it was like, okay, you are Aries. And I'm like, what's Aries? Just that last day, I was like, what's Aries? And it was like, oh, blah, 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 blah. They started reading about it. So this month, I started reading about Aries. And I was like, 80% of zodiac signs are true. Again, I said 80%, not 100%, because we have different personalities. I might be Aries, you might be Aries, I might be an extrovert, and you might be an introvert. It does not still mean we are still the same Aries. So I used to think, because there's some girls that just tweet, oh, have you ever felt like slapping your boyfriend when he's having this kind of argument with you? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'm Scorpio because you can't do this. I'm like, hello, wait a minute. I used to say that zodiac sign is rubbish. I don't know anything about zodiac sign until this month. I started reading about zodiac signs and what happens. And one of the things that I held in my palm about Aries was that Aries are impatient. And if you know me deeply, you know that I'm impatient. You can't promise me something that will go scot free. You can't promise me that, oh, Bolu, I'm giving you this certain amount of money at the ending of the month. Beginning of that month, I'm already calculating gazillion things to do with that money, which will end up not being, not happening. Normally, the person has the intention of giving me that money, but the fact that I'm being impatient and I'm like, oh, Bolu, you have to do this with the money, you have to do that. I'll start calculating, I'll start calling my friend, you know what, yo, we're going to the beach next month. You understand? And my impatience of look at myself like, Bolu, you are just deceiving yourself. So this person promised me money to buy something sometimes last year, and I use my impatience. I use that character to spoil it. Is the person unfortunate? No. I'm the one that is just being impatient over something that is just going to happen naturally. This year again, someone promised me that it was going to give me 10k every ending of the week for my service. I cook. And I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, okay, fine. I was pretending as if I was not going to think about that thing. I was not going to overthink about that thing. Or more, I overthink about everything that the person said. The person was like, oh, I'm going to give you 10k every Friday according to how I, earn money. And I was like, okay. I was like, Bolu, just calm down. Don't overthink about this thing. Just 7 minutes into the thinking, I saw myself holding a calculator. I started calculating 10,000 naira times 12. 10,000. And at the end of the day, that thing didn't happen that week, the next week, the third week. And I was like, Bolu, you see yourself. You know that this is your weakness and you are still doing it. So currently, I've stopped thinking about so many things. If you're following me on Instagram here, you saw that my last post I posted about this hair that is now rough. Before I posted that video, eh, I had to put it in my draft because I was like, okay, what if people don't like my content? What if people don't like that video? And at the end of the day, when I started working on my weaknesses, I was like, Bolu, you know what? You are still growing. You've not gotten to where you want to be. Like you've not even gotten to quarter or 1/4 of it. So anything you just anything you film, any content you feel like is good or bad, just put it out. Just put it out. And I was like, you know what? I went to my drafts. I remember I did that voiceover in the night, almost middle of the night because it was quiet, and I posted it, and voila, it has over 2.8 thousand followers on Instagram. And I was like, you see, I didn't even post that video now. That's why you're going to just lose that the amount of followers you gain through that content. Hmm? So I don't know if your own view about zodiac sign might be different from mine. Just tell me what you feel, what you feel. Some people don't believe in astrology. I don't also believe in it. I just started reading about zodiac signs and I was like, okay. I read about myself and I saw that okay. Again, I said that 80% are true because again we have different personalities. It might be Aries, but we have different character. I hope this video is interesting and you find this video helpful and informative. Please subscribe, like, and comment down below.